Hello, everyone. I'm Estela Casas, creative brand strategist for the Viva Auto Group family of dealerships. Thanks for listening to the Viva Style Podcast, where we have interesting conversations about the automotive industry that provides hundreds of jobs in the borderland. Let's talk Viva Style. Good afternoon, everyone. We hope you all are doing well out there. I know the rush for the holidays has already started. Everybody's getting all excited about Thanksgiving coming up next week. And, we're always gearing up for something here at the Viva Auto Group family of dealerships, 16 dealerships. And with me today is Xavier Escobedo. He is a new car sales manager, and we are talking about college discounts. Yes, they do exist. So we have a lot of things going on right now. We know that the parking lots aren't full. The lots aren't full with new cars, but there's a lot of used cars out there, and there's more inventory coming in. So there's always something, and you can always pre-order and just do everything online before you come in. But Xavier, thank you very much for coming in today and talking about the opportunities out there for discounts for college graduates, because we're gearing up for that too. A lot of the kids here at UTEP and NMSU and El Paso Community College graduate in December as opposed to May. But you can also make plans for May.
Absolutely, yeah. And first and foremost, we love UTEP students, NMSU students, and we do like to incentivize. Of course, there is a $500 incentive for college students. Even after you graduate, up to 2 years, you will still qualify.
Oh, that's fantastic. So we call them incentives, not necessarily discounts. And you need to get closer to your mic.
Sorry. There you go.
Yeah. So they're called incentives, huh?
Yes, they're called incentives. So, of course, extremely excited about graduating. And we want to make that experience a little bit better by helping you get your new vehicle, new chapter in your life. And, of course, drive a new Mustang.
Oh, how many Mustangs do we have right now? Do we have a lot of them coming in too?
We have a few on the ground and a lot coming. Plenty coming.
Okay.
Absolutely,
Oh,
yes.
and gosh, what college graduate doesn't want a Mustang, right?
Absolutely. Or hey, if you're graduating and you're a mother, we have SUVs, Explorers, gorgeous Explorers. So we have a little bit of everything for everybody. And we're actually about to receive a pretty large shipment of inventory. So now is the time to start looking into our inventory. If you go to our website of VivaFord.com, you can actually see everything that's en route. And if you call us for more information, we could let you know when it's going to arrive. So you could have first picks.
Okay, that's the best part, when you have first picks and not have to settle for a color that you really didn't want.
Absolutely.
So once again, I have a son or daughter, or I'm getting ready to graduate in December. How does it all work? I've gone to the website. I've picked up a red Mustang. And what happens next?
So the process is pretty simple. You just go to a website yourself. You could do it off your phone, or you could do it off your computer. It's www.forddrivesyou.com. Okay. That's www.forddrivesyou.com. And it's you as in you, not
Y-O-U.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So you just go there, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You just have to go down a couple steps. It's going to ask you to fill in your name, your address, and your email, and then it'll go ahead and provide that incentive. And you bring that little piece of paper to us, and we'll take care of you.
Okay. VivaFord.com also is a good resource to have. Just go to Viva Auto Group, and it'll take you to the Pick Click Drive, where you can fill out all your paperwork ahead of time.
So
we can do that. Somebody who's graduating in December, they're going to show up with their degree, or how are you going to trust that they graduated to get that $500 discount?
So we don't do
incentive.
We don't do the verifying. The verifying is done through FordDrivesyou.com. Okay. So they'll do all the verifying, and they'll give you a little piece of paper with a certificate number, and that's all we ask for. So absolutely.
Okay. I'm graduating in December. I plan to get my little piece of paper from FordDrivesyou.com. And so what happens between now and the time that the car gets in?
So it takes about 2 to 3 months, and Ford basically will keep you in the loop as long as with us. So you'll be receiving emails on the updates of the build week and the transportation and the ETA, the estimated time of arrival. So Ford is shifting to when we do have more vehicles on the lot, it's going to be more generic, like XLT base model. But what Ford is doing is that they offer you multiple options. So you can actually build it and customize it to your liking, and everybody has different likings and personalities. So Ford is trying to target that specifically. There's a lot of manufacturers where you have 2 trim levels, and
And
that's
that's
all
it.
you get.
I like a red interior.
You can do that. You could say, you know what, I want a sunroof. I don't want a sunroof.
Yeah.
I want this technology. So those won't be coming on the lot. You're going to have to special order them.
Mm-hmm.
But because you are taking the time, Ford is actually going to give you an extra incentive, which is right now a minimum of $1,000. So
Okay, that's fantastic. So
Absolutely.
it's always smart to go to do your homework ahead of time. I believe that before people would just walk into the dealership and pick out a car and that was it because there was a great inventory. But now everything is done through your phone. So and now the consumer is much more informed and they do their homework as well. So they know what they want. They know what the size motor. They know what kind of tires they want. They know the color, the interior, exterior. I just worried about the exterior and the interior. But an informed consumer is what you're seeing as well.
exactly, yes. So of course, people are doing their due diligence to go get the information, the correct information. And the only small obstacle, of course, is just seeing the physical color itself, which we have, like if you go to Lowe's and you want to paint your wall, we have different color options. And we have some vehicles that we could compare the color. But other than that, we could customize it to your personal liking. At a $0, there used to be a deposit.
Like a deposit. Okay,
That
now you
doesn't
don't need a
exist.
deposit?
You don't need a deposit. We actually incentivize, so we want you to do it. And when it arrives, of course, it'll be there for you. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So there's a lot of stuff happening and today we're talking about college graduates coming up in December and coming up in, you have 2 years to submit that. But we also have some other discounts. It was Veterans Day last week. We have Thanksgiving coming up. We have Black Friday coming up. We have Cyber Monday. We have a lot of opportunities for you to get a really great deal.
Yes. Right now, our new cars, we're going to have special financing, or in some situations, 0% financing. So you're basically borrowing free money to buy a vehicle from the manufacturer. So I believe last month we had 0% for 72 months on specific vehicles. This month we have 60 months. So Ford is always getting creative to help the consumer and make it a pleasant, easy experience.
Absolutely. And so that's Ford, the big manufacturer. But Viva Ford, also, we provide the customer with a good experience as well. What can they expect when they walk into Viva Ford?
Well, first, we do have more than 15 representatives ready to assist you in the experience. And, of course, Viva, one of the great things about Viva that do separate from the rest of the city is that we offer a lifetime warranty on our engines. And that's a pretty big deal. A lot of people tend to keep their vehicles and keep them for a while.
Sure.
10 plus years, and they can have the peace of mind that Viva has their back. If anything were to happen to the engine, we will cover it. No questions asked. So that's another awesome thing about Viva that does separate us from the rest
From
of the
everybody
city.
else.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, Xavier, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I was born and raised here in El Paso, Texas. Both of my parents are from actually Chihuahua, the city.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. So I'm actually a first generation immigrant here, which I love it. Miss my cousins sometimes. I go visit them.
First generation El Paso, and so am I. And my parents were also from Chihuahua, but mine from Parral. So yeah, but that's close by.
That's cool. Yeah, and we love it. It gives you different perspective and
Yes.
and we appreciate it. So born and raised in El Paso, Texas. So my community is important. For example, when I shop local instead of going to a big brand. I try to keep it local and support each other. So, but yes, I love El Paso. Great city to live in. Super calm, and the weather's pretty nice. 80%
Oh, it's
of the
beautiful.
year.
Exactly. I ask you this question to tell me a little bit about yourself because it's important for people to have that connection when they go into a dealership, into any kind of store, into to get a cup of coffee or whatever. They like to have that connection. And so when they see you, they go, oh, I know who you are. You're from Chihuahua. Your parents were from Chihuahua, and you're a first generation El Paso. And so what else can we know about you that would be helpful and to make that connection when they go see you at Viva Ford? I'm
going to be a father again.
Congratulations.
I have a 6-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son. I love my kids. They're like the highlight of my day. And of course, I have a new baby coming along the way. We don't know the gender yet, but excited to find out and start a new chapter. And of course, with the holidays, Christmas and Santa Claus, Hopefully, my daughter's probably watching. Santa Claus, you better be.
Santa Claus, that's right. You better be nice. He knows if you're naughty or nice.
Exactly.
So are you going to do this gender reveal thing? You know, all this modern stuff coming up. We just waited, you know, and to find out the gender when they were born. But now there's so many options for all these young families, you know, including cars, of course, but like a gender reveal. Are you guys going to do anything like that?
We do. We're excited. We want to plan like an event or maybe like with a family, a get together, and do something creative, do something fun. And yeah, extremely excited. I'm very impatient. I would want to know ASAP, so I don't know if I could wait till the gender reveal. I'll probably take a peek at the envelope. But yes, we do want to do something like a cake maybe, but we'll see if my patience doesn't get the best of me.
Well, it's going to get the best of me. It's not going to get the best of you because you can't peek into that envelope. And all of this revolves around families and culture and how we are here in the border. That's important. It's important to be a part of something that's bigger than us, and that's how we connect with our families. So it's very important, and thank you for sharing all that information, all that inside scoop. We wish you the best with your new baby, and a great holiday season as well. And everybody, don't forget that there are some incentives that you can really take advantage of at any of our 16 dealerships, and just stop by and you will meet the friendly faces like Xavier. Xavier, anything you'd like to add?
Just go ahead and stop by. Love to get to know people. Stop by. We'll definitely take care of you. We'll share a cup of coffee. And of course, you could become part of the Viva Ford family.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by and sharing your story. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We'd like to hear what you think about today's conversation. Go to the Viva Auto Group Facebook page and like us. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car or truck, we invite you to choose a Viva vehicle.